Hey, it's 30th of November. I said that with complete conviction. It's not the 30th of November. I don't know why I thought it was. It's clearly a nicer time of year than that. It's the 30th of March afternoon. It's supposed to be working. Oh, and I thought, I felt, am I capable right now of taking another step with you? Can I, in a sense, pull that out of the hat? And there's a part of me that's just certain. Of course I can. Because every time I step to this threshold, a different awareness comes out. Even though you are not here and you may never be, I am not with you and I may never be. Still, I can reach through this void. This void that has been created, by the way. As I understand more, I see our predicament. And it is quite a predicament. Though on one level within me, I have absolutely no anxiety, no worry. And I approach this with complete surrender and trust of what's unfolding. On another level, I understand the dynamics. The human dynamics that if I just remain silent, you are going to misunderstand me. And I guess this brings us to power. Power in this world. What is it? Your boss holds power over you because they're going to pay you and they expect you to fulfill your requirements within that job. Therefore, the boss holds power. The bank holds power over you. I think we can all agree with that. Who else is playing with power? Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your friends, your family. Yeah. That, though, within reasons, is a very acceptable power. Because it's a human dynamic, not looking to destroy or hurt, you would hope. We go up a notch. We've got the systems. The education system, the financial system. So many players in a game that affects us all. And again, I would say they're not out to destroy us. They are out to profit from us. Their harvest is dependent quite often on a loss. The save people's lives. It's a very simple business. You know how to end up with everything. I think there's a lot of people end up with nothing for that. It's not a win-win. Up another notch. You have law. My goodness. What we, as normal human beings, take very seriously. I mean, right now, I have to be very careful. Because I had 2 speeding fines in the last 5 years. It surprises me because my car doesn't normally go fast. But anyway, I got 2 speeding fines. And so now I have what is a suspended sentence. That if I make one mistake driving, one mistake with my car, I think I'm allowed a parking ticket, which is kind of your system. But anything else, I get 1 fine, 1 broken light, this, that, whatever, a fine. I will lose my license and be fined. Because about 2.5 years ago, I was rushing to work and I just went a little bit too fast through what turns out is a 50 zone. On a road that I'm very used to. And yeah, these things are automatic. I didn't even know about it till weeks later, and suddenly it's, oh no, you know. Not only do I have a fine to pay, I've now got a lot to worry about. I'd say that's power. The law has immense power. For the normal people. And then even the law comes unstuck. Because I see the rich and powerful getting away with it all. Getting away with murder. So what is power then? If it's not the law, if it's not the systems we have. Those in the Church of Q right now are gleefully destroying regulations and just pull the house down. So do they have the power? Or are they the fools? Another step up. Leaders, politicians, influencers seem to have stepped into the same category. Surprisingly, it seems you can have YouTube channels and become giant influencers. Me, I've got 0 views, 9 subscribers. So I don't know how they do it. The power held by leaders now and giant corporations. This is where the power runs. This is where things are decided in this world. This is where I'm not welcome. This is where I would say most of the people I'm talking to are not welcome. Because it's a very elite crew that have the power. Some are awakening, and some are doing the opposite. And I find myself in this space of utterly astounded at the stupidity, the complete stupidity, idiocracy of some of these powers that be. And here we are, 11 minutes in. And have I mentioned the subject? Because it is not power. The subject is the infinite. The subject is that which has joined us throughout time and will continue to do so. That power, that intangible power that seems to give us complete freedom. I wonder why the infinite allows atrocities, why the infinite allows people with hatred and animosity to thrive. And I wonder that because of my lack of perspective. But still, I wonder it. And so, in my little way, I want to tell you all about another power. A power so far beyond the games of this world that all the games of this world will one day set themselves respectfully before it. Because it is the power that governs. It is the power that gives. Will there ever be respect for human life on this planet? Depends what you look at, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's astounding. Remember, I'm the trees champion. Oh, this is where Mr. Take a Dump keeps winding me up, you see. But I'm not getting wound up. Oh, no. Just because I'm the trees champion. And he's removed all protection of the trees in the United States. I mean, why should that bother me? He needs some fresh lumber, as they call it in the States, because he's just screwed all his other options. To be honest, I mean, United States, what a fuck up this was. Europe, and everyone should have stood before that dickhead in chief got in. They should have stood up and say, how can you possibly allow such a criminal to run for president? You're risking breaking the Constitution and the dollar. And to be honest, that's what it takes. Oh, scare a few of you. Oh, hooked on your stocks and crypto coins. And good luck to you. I think the world should have made a very clear message before he was even allowed to win. They should have said, if that is what you're going to do, then we will take the power from you as a collective. But then, some of you, you're all aligned with him. Your money is involved with him, your power. I mean, well, white men, stupid white men, I guess. All right, so this is what you need. This is what you get. I promise you, the rest of us didn't bloody need it. And that discernment, that understanding, that seeing clearly the very games, the very individuals. And what am I supposed to do? I am told I am powerless. My discernment has shown me just how many people want me to fail, still to this day, and every day. And I reach out a hand to them, help them off the floor they seem to have thrown themselves on. I lift them up and say, what is your problem? If you don't understand that a situation can be win-win, then you don't understand. Then I think it's beyond you. If you do understand that there can be win-win in these situations on every level, then please stand up. Please wake up. Because believe me, I know it's easier to believe and listen to darkness. It's just easier. Some nutter like me talking about something else, it's just easy to destroy me. It's almost a pleasure. Because it helps you. But I would caution it. And reach out to you and try to help you to understand something about power. And what is going on now. And say, look, everything that was promised is beautiful. Unless you live in the dark, then I guess it's a bit too bright. So that might just be an opportunity for your personal self-reflection, regardless of who you are. Whether you're a local teacher, a nurse, a politician, or a leader of a country, or a leader of a corporation that seem to be more powerful. That these ones calling the shots, if they continue through pure greed and power, the results are just what they should be. If you can incorporate 1% of heart into what you're doing, then I promise you good things. But that's going to take a shift here. Guys, I'm sorry. It seems like the rotten apples float to the surface. And I don't know how to approach it. So, occasionally, I have a little dig like this. A little bit of perhaps what you don't expect from me. I stand up not just for myself, I stand up for most people on this planet. And I mustn't get specific. So, to round it up, because a bit of a ranty, rambling one. To round it up and say this is still a journey of light, even if we travel through darkness. And the ones I care about understand that anyway. The ones in power, corporations, this could get awkward, couldn't it? Because I think out of everyone, you got some of the biggest waking up to do. And I don't know if you're capable. If you'll just start wars instead. Because that's easier. You make more money. What was it during COVID? The 10 richest men doubled their income. I mean, come on, guys. We're being played. All right, wrap it up. Bit of a revolutionary term, I guess, today. But remember, I told you the other day that I need a freedom, but that I also have to be very aware of where I'm taking you. At the same time, to get to know someone, there's always a rant or two, isn't it? I mean, I'm kind of working away and looking and thinking, and I have a responsibility to keep it light, remember? So I wish I was the sort of person that could just bring out a really good joke right now. But I ain't got it. I need to work on that. Just another step. Just another step on this journey that I trust. Another day, another chance. Another chance to say thank you for every moment that I remembered. And to trust that that is the energy that will form me more and more. Not a fighter. Because it's another energy. Yes, you can still stand up for what's right without fighting it. And that's what I want to learn. To always be that. Anyway, I say I'm working on moving out of this place again. I seem to move every 2 or 3 months. It's always a stress of just getting all my beat together. But anyway, I'm well in. And that'll be good. Oh, hey, sorry guys. I touch you soon, okay? Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you.